The Beast in Me is a series that I'm not going to sit here and praise it because I don't think it's amazing. I'm not, it's not like a lot of my videos where I'm like, this is great, please go and, experience this for yourself. But I don't like negatively talking about something exclusively. I always try and find good in things. And to be honest with this, I'm not saying that it's terrible at all. It's one of those things where there was potential and it was squandered. I've said it in so many videos over the years, that is one of the things that I think annoys me most. If I can see that the filmmaker, or in this case the series creator, was trying to do something and had ideas, and maybe like production got a bit rushed towards the end so they had to wrap it up, or maybe just couldn't figure out what to do next, it was like, let's put in these typical tropes and stupid decisions by characters to facilitate those tropes. It could have been stuff like that, I don't know. I try not to look too much behind the scenes ahead of my video because I know it will affect how I judge it, and I want to give my opinion on the work itself. But this is, it's fine. Like, the first few episodes absolutely grip you electric. The leads in this, like the acting across the board in this is great, but the two main leads, Claire Danes and Matthew Rhys, absolutely nail it. I have seen Claire Danes in so many things over the years, like going back even as far as Romeo and Juliet, if not further. And I've always appreciated the fact that she does put a lot of effort into her performances. She really inhabits a role, and I think she does really well as the very anxious, sort of isolated Aggie here. Matthew Rhys, on the other hand, I don't think I've seen him in anything. I actually looked at his IMDb credits, that's all I've done, just trying to see if I know him from somewhere. Nothing is flagging up as familiar. Not American, which is unsurprising given his name's Rhys. So, it's one of those where, I know Americans can be called something Rhys, but with RHYS, there's definitely Welsh somewhere in there. But he was the surprise, I guess, here. Like I say, completely untested, if you will, from my eyes. And the swagger that he has, that like, I am the best, I'm the most important person in this room. He really believes that. But then you see that there's family pressures and things like that. There's elements that you can understand why he's like this, but you can still choose not to do certain things. But I'm not really spoiling too much of this because I think people should experience it themselves and make their own judgments. There are probably people out there who love it, who thought that, yes, maybe there were tropes, but they're fine, they can deal with it because the overarching story was really gripping to them. For me, it did definitely wane over time. I do always like to end on a high, however, so I'm gonna... I know, it's getting weird, I suppose, in a way here. When I was looking up Matthew Rhys, I also noticed one name on the cast list that was familiar to me from mainly gaming, and if you know me and you know what I'm planning for my tattoo to go on my other arm, you'll probably be unsurprised that I was like, Brittany Snow, I know that name, because she is a voice of Naminé in the Kingdom Hearts series. And whilst that performance is very much the typical, delicate girl, isolated, so it's a lot more breathy, a lot more mellow. Obviously, this is a very different person. And it's just interesting to see voice actors that you're used to hearing their voice more. Like, I know I've seen AI before I played Kingdom Hearts, but Haley Joel Osment is still always Sora. And every time I see him in something, I'm like, oh, it's Sora. Same here, like Brittany Snow, like Hayden Panettiere. Same as well. Even though I've played through some of Until Dawn and watched playthroughs of others, she's Kairi. Yeah, so that's my high. Brittany Snow in a different role. And just that moment of, wait, I know that name. But yeah, Beast in Me, an okay thriller, bit tropey, but really standout performances. So give it a watch. Please do let me know what you think in the comments below. But until next time, as always, thank you for watching and take care.